Now we will discuss stream morphology. Streams change along their length, and stream gradient describes the slope of the surface of the stream. So base level is the lowest elevation to which the stream downcuts. As you can see in the figure, near the headwaters of the stream, near the source, or in the upstream area, we have a higher or stronger stream gradient than near the local base level and the mouth of the stream. Differences in stream gradient allow streams to erode and form valleys and canyons. Where base level is well below the land surface, the stream can cut down. Valleys have gently sloping sides, which is expressed in the picture on the right. This is relatively speaking. And canyons have steeply sloping sides, generally vertical walls, on the left. Different types of valleys and canyons form as a result of differences in geology and differences in base level. If downcutting by the stream happens faster than mass wasting on the walls, a slot canyon is formed. This canyon widens as the stream undercuts the walls. If mass wasting takes place as fast as downcutting occurs, then V-shaped valleys develop. Where downcutting through alternating hard and soft layers produces stair-step type canyons. Rapids are intervals along streams where water surface has become particularly turbulent, and waterfalls form where the gradient becomes so steep that some or all of the water free falls above the stream bed. One example is of Niagara Falls, where water flowing from Lake Erie to Lake Ontario drops off an escarpment of dolostone overlying weaker shale on the left. Continued erosion of the shale undercuts the dolostone, which results in the waterfall retreating or moving upstream. This continued erosion allows for the undercutting, and then eventually the harder rock falls because it is not supported. Braided streams carry abundant coarse-grained sediment during floods. Water slows after floods, and the lower competence of the stream cannot carry the coarser sediments. Thus, coarser sediments settle out, producing gravel and sandbars that form braided streams. Meandering streams have snake-like curves in their stream channels, and these tend to form where the stream flows over low-gradient landscapes. Features of meandering streams include oxbow lakes, abandoned meanders, point bars, and meander necks. Meanders evolve because erosion is more rapid on the outer part of the curve of the stream than on the inner part. This outer part of the curve is called a cut bank, whereas the inner part of the curve is called a point bar. Point bars are where there is deposition, and cut banks are where there is erosion. Over time, this change is exacerbated so much that at some point the stream will migrate. It will connect the two areas on the edge of the point bar and flow over land and migrate, leaving an abandoned stream channel which eventually forms into an oxbow lake. Here is another picture expressing that idea. Also, some satellite images with real-life oxbow lakes present. Alluvial fans are wedges of alluvial sediment where a stream exits a narrow canyon onto a plain. This alluvial fan is present in Death Valley, California. Deltas are deposits of alluvial sediment formed where a stream enters a standing body of water, such as a lake, sea, or ocean. They often form triangular or fan shapes, similar to alluvial fans. Landscapes evolve over time as streams cross over and erode them. When base level drops, streams downcut and develop hilly landscapes. But over time, that relief eventually erodes away. Streams can be rejuvenated when base level falls, usually as a result of uplift of the rocks, allowing the stream to begin to downcut once more. Incised meanders form when rejuvenated streams have a meandering course. Stream piracy occurs when headward erosion cuts through a divide, allowing the intersection with another stream. This example has the Hades River capturing the Persephone, the former Persephone becoming a dry channel. Now we'll discuss river flooding and control. Slow onset floods are floods that take days to develop and may last for weeks. Flash floods occur when discharges of a stream happen so fast that it may be impossible to escape the path of the flood. These often occur after intense periods of rain. Various approaches can be used to control and divert floodwaters. These include artificial levees on the left, flood walls on the right, and restoration of wetlands. Artificial levees may be undermined when infiltrated by water from beneath. At a levee breach, water flows from the river to the floodplain after the structural integrity of the levee has been broken. We evaluate flooding hazards through annual probabilities and recurrence intervals, with annual probabilities being the likelihood that a flood of a given size will happen along a specified portion of a stream during a given year, and recurrence intervals being the average number of years between successive floods with a given discharge. Probabilities here refer to averages over time, but doesn't mean necessarily that floods will happen at any particular period of time or event.